Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the Los Angeles Rams have signed total running backs. They've signed 3 total running backs, and they've added 2 of these running backs to the active roster as Kyren Williams, running back who's been outstanding, is injured, and it looks like he's not going to be able to go in Week 7 against the Pittsburgh Steelers as they play late Sunday afternoon at 3:25 my time. So for me it's 4:25 Eastern time. So or you can say 3:25 Central time. So obviously the people that are going to the people that are going to the game, it's going to be 1:25. All right, the time doesn't matter. It's looking like Kyren Williams might not be able to go Sunday against the Steelers, and he's been very good at the running back position for them. And they brought in a couple familiar faces. They brought in another guy who had some decent, showed some decent stuff in Miami. They've signed Myles Gaskin, and they've signed Myles Gaskin and Darrell Henderson. Darrell Henderson, who spent 4 seasons with the Rams from 2019 to 2022. So 2019 with the Rams had 147 rushing yards with 37 receiving yards. And 2020 with the Rams, he had 624 rushing yards with 5 touchdowns, played 15 games, 11 starts. Also had 160 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. 2021 with the Rams, 12 games, 10 starts, 688 rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns with 176 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Then 2022 with the Rams, he played 10 games, 7 starts, and 70 rushing attempts with 283 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 102 receiving yards. Now, Myles Gaskin spent some time in Miami. He's since he left Miami, he was on the Vikings practice squad earlier this year. Never really made it up to the active roster, and now the Rams signed him off their practice squad, and they signed him to the active roster. So you have Darrell Henderson, and you have Darrell Henderson's going to the practice squad, and then Royce Freeman, another guy who they picked up, who spent some time with them last year. Royce Freeman, I believe, was there last year in 2022. So 2022 for Royce Freeman, he was with them. He's played 3 games in 2023. So he's already played 3 games for the Rams, but he was on their practice squad, and he was already on their practice squad, and so now he gets elevated to the active roster. In 2022, he was with the Texans, had 117 rushing yards in 4 games and 1 start. Most known for his time in Denver in 2018 and 2019. 2018 with Denver, 14 games, 8 starts, 130 carries with 521 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns with 72 receiving yards. 2019 in Denver, he had 16 games with 0 starts, 500 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns with 256 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. So a lot of moves for the Rams at the running back position, signing Darrell Henderson, bringing him back to the practice squad, elevating Royce Freeman to the active roster, and then signing Myles Gaskin off the Vikings practice squad to their active roster. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on the transactions for the Los Angeles Rams, and peace out.